Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a vast uncharted ocean, the waves are crashing, the wind is howling, and you feel lost. But then, a single beam of light breaks through the clouds, illuminating a path across the water. That light? That's destiny. And today we're diving into the profound question, how does God introduce you to your soulmate? Life is a journey and love is one of its most sacred destinations. But finding your soulmate isn't just about chance or luck, it's about alignment, purpose, and divine timing. So how does the universe conspire to bring two souls together? Let's explore the 6 key ways God introduces you to your soulmate. Number 1, divine preparation. You must become ready before you meet your soulmate. God prepares you. This is not a passive process, it's an active, often intense transformation. Think of it like a blacksmith forging a sword. The metal doesn't become strong and sharp by accident. It's thrust into the fire, hammered, folded, and tempered repeatedly until it's ready to fulfill its purpose. And you're no different. Life will test you. You'll face challenges that feel unbearable, heartbreaks that seem endless, and moments of doubt that make you question everything. But here's the truth. Those trials are not punishments, they're preparations. Every setback, every tear, every moment of struggle is shaping you into the person you need to be, not just for yourself, but for the person you're destined to love. Why? Because your soulmate isn't just someone who completes you, they're someone who challenges you, who inspires you, who helps you become the best version of yourself. And to meet someone like that, you have to be someone like that. You have to grow into the kind of person who can handle the depth of connection a soulmate requires. This means doing the hard work. It means confronting your fears, healing your wounds, and taking responsibility for your life. It means learning to love yourself so deeply that you're not looking for someone to fill a void, but to share your abundance. And here's the beautiful part. As you grow, as you become more aligned with your highest self, you start to vibrate at a frequency that attracts the right person. It's like tuning a radio. When you're on the right channel, the signal comes through clear and strong. So if you're single and wondering why you haven't met your soulmate yet, ask yourself this: are you truly ready? Have you done the work to become the kind of person who can sustain a love that's deep, meaningful, and lasting? If not, don't despair. This season of preparation is sacred. It's where the magic happens. It's where you become the person God designed you to be. And when you're ready, when you've been forged in the fire of life's challenges, you'll step into a love that feels like destiny, because it is. The preparation was never just about you, it was about the two of you, and the life you're meant to build together. So embrace the process. Trust the fire, and know that every step you take is bringing you closer to the love you were born to find. Because when you're ready, your soulmate will find you, and it will be worth the wait. Number 2. Alignment of purpose. Your paths must cross. Your soulmate isn't just someone you fall in love with, they're someone whose purpose aligns with yours. This is one of the most profound ways God introduces you to your soulmate, by ensuring your paths cross at the right time, in the right place, for the right reasons. Think about it. Life is not a series of random events, it's a carefully orchestrated symphony. Every decision you make, every step you take, is part of a larger plan. And when it comes to love, that plan is even more intricate. God doesn't just throw two people together and hope it works out. He aligns their purposes, their dreams, and their destinies, so that when they meet, it's not just a coincidence, it's a divine appointment. But here's the catch. Alignment of purpose doesn't mean your lives will be identical. It means your values, your goals, and your visions for the future will complement each other. You might have different talents, different passions, even different struggles, but together you'll form a partnership that's greater than the sum of its parts. For example, one of you might be the dreamer, always reaching for the stars, while the other is the grounded realist, keeping things steady and secure. Together you balance each other out. Or perhaps you're both driven by a shared mission to serve others, to create something meaningful, or to build a family rooted in love and faith. Whatever it is, your purposes will intertwine in a way that feels almost miraculous. This alignment doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of years of growth, of seeking God's will, and of staying true to your own path. It's about being so focused on becoming the person you're meant to be that when your soulmate finally appears, you recognize them not just with your heart, but with your soul. And when that moment comes, it will feel like the universe itself has conspired to bring you together. Maybe you'll meet in the most unexpected place, a coffee shop, a conference, or even through a mutual friend. Or maybe you'll realize that your paths have been crossing for years, but the timing wasn't right until now. The key is to trust the process. Stay true to your purpose, even when it feels lonely or difficult, because the more aligned you are with your own destiny, the more likely you are to cross paths with someone who shares it. And when you do, you'll know. It will feel like coming home, like the missing piece of a puzzle finally clicking into place. Because your soulmate isn't just someone you love, they're someone who helps you fulfill your God-given purpose. Together, you'll create a life that's not just about love, but about meaning. So keep walking your path, even when it's hard. Keep trusting that God is guiding your steps. And when the time is right, your paths will cross. And it will be worth every step you took to get there. Because when purpose aligns, love doesn't just happen, it thrives. Number 3, the test of patience. Timing is everything. Patience is not just a virtue, it's a test. And when it comes to finding your soulmate, timing is everything. This is one of the most challenging yet beautiful ways God introduces you to your soulmate, by teaching you to wait. Not just to wait passively, but to wait with purpose, with faith, and with the unwavering belief that what is meant for you will come at the right time. Let's be honest, waiting is hard. In a world of instant gratification, where everything from food to information is available at the touch of a button, waiting for love can feel excruciating. You might see others around you finding their partners, getting married, starting families, and wonder, why not me? But here's the truth. Their timeline is not your timeline, and comparing your journey to someone else's is like comparing apples to oranges. Your story is unique, and so is your timing. God's timing is perfect, even when it doesn't feel that way. Think about it. If you met your soulmate too early, before you were ready, would it even work? Probably not. You might not have been mature enough, healed enough, or wise enough to recognize them or to love them the way they deserve. The delays, the detours, the moments of waiting, they're all part of the preparation. They're there to ensure that when you finally meet, you're both ready to build something lasting. But waiting doesn't mean sitting still. It means actively working on yourself, pursuing your passions, and living your life to the fullest. It means trusting that God is working behind the scenes, even when you can't see it. It means believing that every no you've heard, every heartbreak you've endured, every door that's closed, has been steering you toward the right person at the right time. There's a saying, the right person at the wrong time is still the wrong person, and it's true. Timing isn't just about convenience, it's about alignment. It's about both of you being in the right place, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, to recognize and nurture the love you're meant to share. So if you're in a season of waiting, don't despair. Use this time to grow, to dream, to become the person your soulmate will be proud to love. Trust that every day, every moment, is bringing you closer to them. And when the time is right, when you least expect it, your paths will cross. And when that moment comes, you'll understand why you had to wait. You'll see how every delay, every disappointment, every moment of doubt was leading you to this. Because love isn't just about finding the right person, it's about becoming the right person, and that takes time. So be patient, trust the process, and know that when the timing is perfect, your soulmate will walk into your life, and it will be worth every second you waited. Because when God's timing aligns, love doesn't just happen, it blossoms. Number 4, the whisper of intuition. Listen to your soul. God speaks to us in whispers, not shouts. And when it comes to finding your soulmate, one of the most powerful tools you have is your intuition. That quiet, inner voice, the one that nudges you towards certain decisions, that fills you with a sense of peace or unease, is not just your subconscious, it's divine guidance. Learning to listen to it is one of the most profound ways God introduces you to your soulmate. Your intuition is like a compass, always pointing you toward your true north. It's that gut feeling you get when something is right or wrong. It's the inexplicable sense of knowing that comes over you when you meet someone who feels familiar, even if you've never seen them before. This is not just coincidence or chemistry, it's your soul recognizing its counterpart. But here's the challenge. In a world filled with noise, social media, opinions, expectations, and distractions, it's easy to drown out that inner voice. We second-guess ourselves, overanalyze every interaction, and let fear or doubt cloud our judgment. But when you learn to quiet the external noise and tune into your intuition, you'll find that it's one of the most reliable guides you have. Think about it. Have you ever ignored a gut feeling and regretted it, or followed one and been amazed at how right it felt? That's your intuition at work. And when it comes to love, it's especially powerful. Your soulmate won't just be someone you're attracted to or have things in common with. They'll be someone who resonates with your soul, and your intuition will help you recognize them. This doesn't mean it will always be easy. Sometimes, your intuition might lead you down a path that doesn't make logical sense. It might tell you to take a chance on someone who doesn't fit the mold of what you thought you wanted. But that's the beauty of it. Your intuition sees what your mind cannot. It sees the deeper connection, the potential for growth, and the divine purpose behind the relationship. So how do you strengthen your intuition? Start by creating space for silence. Spend time in prayer, meditation, or simply being still. Pay attention to how your body and spirit respond to the people and situations around you. Do you feel at peace, energized, or do you feel drained and uneasy? These are clues. And when you meet your soulmate, you'll know, not because it's perfect or easy, but because it feels right. There will be a sense of alignment, of coming home, that goes beyond words. Your intuition will confirm what your heart already knows. This is the person you've been waiting for. So trust that quiet voice. Trust the whispers of your soul, because when you do, you'll find that God has been guiding you all along, not with flashing signs or loud announcements, but with the gentle, unwavering voice of your intuition. Because when you listen to your soul, you'll hear the voice of God, and it will lead you to the love you were meant to find. Number 5. The mirror effect. Your soulmate reflects your best self. Your soulmate is not just a partner, they are a mirror. They reflect back to you your strengths, your flaws, your potential, and your deepest truths. This is one of the most transformative ways God introduces you to your soulmate, by using them to show you who you truly are, and who you're capable of becoming. Think about it. When you meet your soulmate, it's not just about the butterflies or the chemistry. It's about the way they see you. They see the best in you, even when you can't see it yourself. They believe in you, even when you doubt yourself. And in doing so, they challenge you to rise to the occasion, to become the person they already know you to be. But here's the thing, a mirror doesn't just reflect the good. It also shows you the parts of yourself that need work. Your soulmate will call you out on your shortcomings, not to shame you, but to help you grow. They'll push you to confront your fears, to break free from old patterns, and to step into your full potential. This can be uncomfortable, even painful at times, but it's also incredibly powerful. For example, maybe you struggle with patience, and your soulmate's calm demeanor forces you to slow down and reflect. Or perhaps you've always played it safe, and their boldness inspires you to take risks and chase your dreams. Whatever it is, your soulmate will reflect back to you the areas where you need to grow, and the areas where you already shine. This mirror effect is not accidental, it's divine. God uses your soulmate to help you become the best version of yourself. Because true love isn't just about comfort and companionship, it's about transformation. It's about two people coming together and becoming more than they could ever be apart. But for this to work, you have to be willing to look in the mirror. You have to be open to feedback, to growth, and to change. You have to be willing to confront the parts of yourself that you've been avoiding. This requires humility, courage, and a deep commitment to personal growth. And when you do the work, when you allow your soulmate to reflect back to you the truth of who you are, you'll find that your relationship becomes a source of incredible strength and joy. You'll inspire each other, challenge each other, and grow together in ways you never thought possible. So if you're wondering how God introduces you to your soulmate, remember this. They're not just someone who loves you, they're someone who helps you see yourself more clearly. They're a mirror, reflecting back to you the beauty, the potential, and the truth of who you are. And when you embrace that reflection, you'll find that love isn't just about finding the right person. It's about becoming the right person for yourself, for your soulmate, and for the life you're meant to build together. Because when you see yourself through the eyes of your soulmate, you'll see the person God created you to be, and it will change everything. Number 6. The leap of faith. You must be willing to risk it all. Finding your soulmate requires more than just patience, preparation, or intuition. It requires something far more profound: courage. The courage to take a leap of faith. This is perhaps the most pivotal way God introduces you to your soulmate, by asking you to trust him completely, even when the path ahead is uncertain. Love is not for the faint of heart. It's a risk, a gamble, a step into the unknown. And when it comes to your soulmate, that risk is even greater. Why? Because your soulmate isn't just another relationship, they're a divine connection, a once-in-a-lifetime kind of love. And that kind of love demands everything from you: your trust, your vulnerability, your willingness to let go of control and surrender to something greater than yourself. Think about it. When you meet your soulmate, it won't always be easy or convenient. It might require you to step out of your comfort zone, to confront your deepest fears, or to make sacrifices you never imagined. You might have to move to a new city, leave behind old habits, or let go of past hurts. You might have to face the possibility of rejection, heartbreak, or failure. But here's the truth: without risk, there can be no reward. God doesn't promise that the journey to your soulmate will be safe or predictable, but He does promise that it will be worth it. And that's where faith comes in. Faith is the bridge between where you are and where you're meant to be. It's the belief that even when you can't see the whole picture, God is working behind the scenes to bring you to the love you were destined to find. Taking that leap of faith means trusting that God's plan for your love life is greater than anything you could imagine. It means believing that even if you fall, He will catch you. It means stepping into the unknown with the confidence that the one who created the universe is also guiding your heart. And when you take that leap, when you surrender your fears, your doubts, and your need for control, you'll find that God meets you halfway. He'll open doors you didn't even know existed. He'll bring people into your life who align with your purpose, and He'll guide you to the person who was meant to love you all along. So if you're standing at the edge of that cliff, wondering whether to take the leap, here's my advice: do it. Trust that the risk is worth the reward. Trust that God is with you every step of the way. And trust that when you land, it will be in the arms of the person who was made for you. Because love isn't just about finding the right person. It's about having the courage to become the right person, and the faith to believe that the leap is worth it. Because when you take that leap of faith, you'll find that God has been there all along, guiding you to the love you were born to find. So if you're wondering when or how you'll meet your soulmate, remember this: God is already at work in your life. Trust the process, trust the timing, and most importantly, trust yourself. Because when you're ready, when the time is right, the universe will conspire to bring you together. And when that moment comes, you'll know, because your soul will recognize its other half. Until then, keep growing, keep believing, and keep your heart open. The best is yet to come.